Hi, my good friend. The experts around the world are saying now with this coronavirus, life only gets better when you get better. So you've got to keep improving yourself. My name is John Haynes. I have the great honour of being the Managing Director of the International Coaching Academy. But my purpose in life, and you've got to have a purpose in your life, a full direction. My purpose is to help dedicated people just like yourself to achieve their goals, their ambition, to have financial freedom, to self-actualize, all within 90 days. So let's get back to the experts. Let's improve our life. Life only gets better when you get better. And the best way to do this is go through the 7 C's of career and business and life. The top people around the world have put these 7 C's together, and I like to share them with you. And I want you to don't procrastinate, but just use them. If you want to be the best, if you want to have financial freedom for your family, if you want to run a successful business, if you want to be a role model and a great leader, go through these 7 C's. So are you ready? Let's begin. Now the first C is C for clarity. Now the subconscious mind wants to know exactly where it's going. So you've got to have clarity. What's your main purpose in life? But clarity means having written goals. So I'm going to ask you a question. What's your goals for your family in 1 year time? You want to go on holiday, you want to move house. You've got to write them down. That's clarity. What's your goals for your health in a year's time? You've got to start looking after your health more. So write it down. What's your goals for your financial freedom? How much money do you want to earn at the end of the year? Once you write your goals down, then that's clarity. And the last one is clarity for your education. You've got to be educated. So you've got to have clarity for your education. Is that okay? So just have a purpose in life and have clarity. But the next C is competence. Now, all of us, we've got to aim to be in the top 10% of our profession. If you're in the bottom 90%, you get walked all over. But you've got to self-sacrifice, you've got to get into self-discipline. Instead of watching the television every night or going out with friends or going for a drink, you've got to say, I want to be competent, I want to earn more money for my family. And you've got to go into self-development. You've got to be reading half an hour in the morning, half an hour at night. And if you keep the habit of going, that's 1 book on sales and leadership, anything at all. That's 4 books in a month, 50 books in a year. So you've got to be competent. Go on our online courses. We've got online courses and it changes people's lives. But please be competent in everything you do. Be in the top 10%. But the next C is constraints. All of us, we want to achieve the nice things in life, but we have self-limiting beliefs. We believe we can't do this, we can't have that. So you've got to get rid of these constraints, these self-limiting beliefs. All of us have a self-concept, and all the self-concept is a bundle of beliefs about ourselves. But the psychologists are saying now 80% of the beliefs about ourselves are false. We've got to get rid of our self-limiting beliefs. We can achieve anything we want to. It's just we doubt ourselves. So I'll work on that. Where if you want to Zoom me or we'll have a conference call, I'll show you how to get rid of your self-limiting beliefs. But the next one, the C, is creativity. We have 100 billion brain cells, and our brain is there to come up with ideas. They say all of us have 4 ideas a year, and if we implemented one of those ideas, we'd be a self-made millionaire. But because of our constraints or self-limiting beliefs, we do, oh, this will never happen to me. But all the time, you've got to be using your creativity. And all creativity means is improvement. Look for ways to improve your family life, your career, your business, your social life, your health. Just be creative all the time. Do mindstorming. I'll show you how to do that. So just be creative. But the next C, so we've gone through 1C, clarity, competence, constraints, creativity, but the next C is concentration. You've got to concentrate on one thing at a time. Don't be a fudger or do this. Go through the A, B, C, D, E system. A means you write a list out of all the activities you're going to do every day. And then you put A1. I've got to concentrate on that. I've got to do that. Then a B, I'll only do the B after I've done the A. And a C means, oh, that's unimportant. I'm not going to do a C today if I don't do me B's and me A's. And a D means delegate it out to somebody else. And an E means eliminate it. If you do it, it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. And if you don't do it, it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. So just concentrate on one thing at a time. It's the Pareto's principle, the 80-20 rule. They say top people, 20% of their activities, because they concentrate, produce 80% of their results. But people who don't concentrate, 80% of their activities, working hard all the time, coming home late, only produce 20% of the results. That's not going to happen to you. Use the 80-20 rule, use the A, B, C, D, E system, and just concentrate on your A1 priorities. Now the next C is consideration. Always see through other people's eyes. Get to know people, feel for them, and use the 5 A's. When you meet a person, the first A is make sure they feel accepted. And the best way to make a person feel accepted is just smile at them. And the next day, just admire them, shake them by the hand and listen to them. But the next day is appreciation. Always very please and thank you, and always appreciate the things they're doing for you. And people come alive inside. This is consideration. And the next A is acknowledgement. Always acknowledge a person. Always give them a compliment. Always say nice things for them. Catch them doing things right. And people love that. And the next A is just be agreement with them. If people are angry with you, see through their eyes, because they know anger is just an emotion. And if you join in being angry back, then you regret it months later. So just be in agreement. And that's consideration. There's other forms of consideration. And I tell you, if you want a better family life, if you want a better career, if you want to run a business, you've got to do consideration. But the last C is character. Now, a character means you've got strong values. What are your values in life? They say all of us should have values. Family values, career values, health values, self-development values and financial values. But you could have your own different values. But once a person has a value, you stand by it. It doesn't matter if it's the boss from hell. These are my values. I'm not going to define my values. And always have a vision for the future. People love people who've got a vision. In 5 years' time, I'm aiming to do this. I've got my values and I've got a vision, and you have goals. And a person with a character builds up a reputation, a brand. So please have a great character. So there's the seven C's what top people around the world use. I want you to use it. Just have clarity. Be competent. Get rid of your self-limiting beliefs. Have constraint. Be creative all the time. Concentrate on the 8 priorities. Be considerate with people and have character. And I promise you, if you do all this, like I learned this 15 years ago, and I swear by it, I do it every day. I've got into a habit of doing this, and it's only works. So please, for John Haynes, go through the 7 C's of life, and I promise you it will change you. If you want a conference call with me, just let me know and I'll be on the phone to you, helping you go through the 7 magical C's of business, career and life.